Why is it that those who seek truth, wisdom, and higher purpose often face the fiercest battles with desire, especially lust? It's a topic most shy away from. It's private, it's uncomfortable, but it's real. And if you're going through it, you're not alone. In fact, this silent war has deep philosophical and spiritual roots. From ancient sages to modern seekers, the greatest minds and hearts have faced this same inner storm. So what makes lust such a powerful enemy for those pursuing something greater? Let's go deeper. Across the ages, those destined to shape the world, prophets, philosophers, spiritual visionaries, were never exempt from the crucible of temptation. It hunted them, shadowed them, whispered at the edges of their greatness. Socrates, the father of reason, warned of Eros, that beguiling force that blurs logic with desire, clouding even the clearest minds. Just before his moment of enlightenment, Buddha faced Mara's daughters, embodiments of seduction and illusion, dancing before him, trying to pull him back into the world he was transcending. St. Augustine, in his Confessions, laid bare his tormented journey through lust and longing, torn between the pleasures of the flesh and the call of the divine. These weren't feeble men. These were spiritual warriors in training. So why were they, of all people, targeted by such primal forces? Could it be that the closer one walks toward light, the more fiercely the shadows fight back? This isn't merely biology or impulse. It's a spiritual battleground where meaning, identity, and transcendence collide. Here are 5 philosophical reasons why lust aggressively targets those on the path to purpose. Reason 1. The more you awaken, the more you attract resistance. The philosopher Plotinus believed the soul ascends through purification, leaving behind the bodily temptations to return to its divine source. But as the soul awakens, resistance grows. Lust is not just a temptation, it's a test. It challenges your clarity, your self-control, your devotion to higher truths. The more aware you become, the more aware you are of everything, including distractions. And lust is the loudest distraction in the human experience. Those who seek purpose don't face less temptation, they feel it more intensely. Reason 2. Isolation amplifies inner chaos. The path of wisdom is often walked alone. Philosophers, saints, prophets, they all stepped away from the noise of the world. But solitude is a double-edged sword. Without community, accountability, or deep connection, the mind becomes fertile ground for hidden battles. You start to wrestle with yourself. And when lust appears, it's not just about desire, it's about loneliness, emotional craving, the hunger to feel alive and desired. It becomes more than a temptation, it becomes a false solution to a deeper ache. Reason 3. Higher vision invites lower temptations. It may sound paradoxical, but it's true. The moment you set your sights on something higher, something lower tries to pull you back. In Plato's allegory of the cave, the one who escapes and sees the light doesn't find peace. He finds hostility. The world resists the one who tries to rise, and so does the self. Lust is one of the easiest ways to anchor a soul that's trying to fly. It's primal, quick, potent. It pulls you out of your head and into your body, out of your spirit and into the moment. And while that's not always wrong, it's dangerous when it replaces discipline with indulgence. Reason 4. Lust imitates love and numbs purpose. The Stoics believed that emotions must be tamed, not repressed, but transformed through reason. Lust, however, pretends to be love. It whispers, "This will make you feel whole." But afterward, it leaves you feeling emptier than before. And when you're on a journey of meaning, nothing is more painful than spiritual numbness. Lust offers a counterfeit intimacy. It gives the illusion of connection but drains the very energy you need to live your mission. When you're called to lead, create, or transform, this false pleasure becomes a dangerous detour. Reason 5. The enemy of purpose is always subtle. No great soul is destroyed in a day. It begins with small compromises, quiet indulgences, hidden weaknesses. Lust doesn't come as a monster, it comes as a whisper, a thought, a look, a curiosity, and slowly, it can erode the foundation of your mission. This isn't just about morality, it's about energy, clarity, and integrity. Because when you're distracted, you're diluted, and a diluted soul cannot lead, teach, or transform. So how do we overcome this? Not with guilt that chains us to the past, not with shame that silences our growth, but with wisdom, the kind that whispers when the world screams. First, cultivate awareness. Become the quiet observer of your own mind. What triggers you? What stories do you replay when no one's watching? Notice them, not to condemn, but to understand. Like a lighthouse in a storm, awareness guides us home. Then, build discipline. Not the harsh kind, but the kind that honors your future self. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. So train that mind daily. Choose clarity over chaos. Next, seek connection. The struggle thrives in silence, but when shared, its power fades. Find your people. Speak your truth. Healing begins when the mask comes off. And above all, remember your purpose. Reconnect with what called you in the first place. Who are you becoming? What legacy are you shaping? Let that be your compass. Final thoughts. The deeper the calling, the stronger the temptation. But don't mistake this battle as a sign of failure. It's a sign of formation. You're being forged in fire, and fire always comes before refinement. Lust doesn't come to ruin the weak, it comes to test the strong. So hold the line, anchor yourself in truth, and trust that overcoming this isn't just possible, it's part of your path to greatness. If you found this video insightful and valuable, we'd truly appreciate your support. A simple thumbs up goes a long way in helping us reach more people who could benefit from Stoic wisdom. Sharing this video with your friends and family not only spreads timeless knowledge but also fosters meaningful discussions about personal growth and resilience. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to Stoic 95, your go-to channel for powerful Stoic teachings, life-changing perspectives, and practical advice for mastering your emotions and mindset. Your support fuels our mission to bring you high-quality content, and we're incredibly grateful for it. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.